everyone, Shannon here, back for this season of BB Can 4. I was going to do Survivor for this season, but honestly, like, as much as I'm kind of into it, I'm definitely not as into it as I was of Second Chance. So to me, it's very, like, hard to really give my opinion about it because when the person you're rooting for on the season is Caleb, you can kind of see how far I've sunk as far as finding anyone really likable on there, and like the people that I do like seem to be getting voted off anyway, so it's like I mean, other than like Alicia, who somehow keeps staying, which I do like her, and then Liz just got voted out, so it's like I can't even. Anyways, so I was gonna do the whole cast assessment thing, but I recently just started a new job, so I'm just been doing that every day, and I'm in training right now, and I'm not a morning person by any means, so when I get home, honestly, I nap, and then I catch up on other shows that I need to watch, and it just kind of ends up where I don't get to everything that I want to do, but hopefully after starting this and kind of getting more into the groove of this, I can start putting out other videos that I've had planned for a while, just haven't really had time between job things and all that stress and then life and wedding planning and all that fun. But once I get on afternoons, I should be, more able to, but at least Saturdays and kind of Sundays, I have, time to do things. Although that's generally when I, make plans with friends and stuff too. So, life and such. But anyways, I surprisingly am enjoying this season of Big Brother Canada 4 so far. I'm about to spoil myself because I wanted a list of all the people again, and I'm like, great, now I'm gonna be spoiled for everything. So yeah, I mean, which is fine because I should be watching the live feeds anyways. But again, like I said, I just don't have a lot of time, and I haven't heard officially whether I'm back for RHAP this season or not yet. So until I know that for sure, would I actually like invest a ton of time into those feeds? Because if I am actually back for that, then for sure, 100%, totally, be done and into that. So I'm just going to touch on the whole international players thing. I kind of wish they would have picked someone better for the US player. Like, I mean, Jason's fine, and I kind of did want to see him in just for nostalgia because season 5 is definitely one of my favorite seasons, and he was definitely a core character as to why it was. And then, All Stars is obviously one of my favorite seasons, and I've been dying for another Big Brother US All Star. So that might have been why I've been voting for him, and honestly, because I don't watch any of the other international Big Brothers, so he was the only one that I kind of knew about, and then I sort of knew some stuff about Nikki just through like Twitter grapevine and things, but I'd heard basically from everyone that that they pretty much did it this way, so it'd be a lock for Tim and Nikki to come in. I had no idea who Veronica is. I don't think anyone really knew who Veronica was. I don't know if anyone really watched Big Brother Italy. I think they're just trying to find like another international version and put someone on it that was, popular, that would be good if they happened to get voted in. But I mean, that's obviously not a thing to worry about now. I am very bummed about Paige, not just because I had drafted her and now I got my girl first evicted. I knew that was a chance that would happen when I picked her. So actually, people know this. I did, have that sense. But I figured it would go one of two ways. Either she'd go far or she'd crash and burn really early because she is so young. And so, she's only 19. Like, so I mean, I get it. I figured it would go one of two ways. Either it'd go really good or it'd go really bad. And of course, it went really bad. So I kind of gambled on her, which is fine. Because I liked her personality and everything, but I didn't know if she would be, so kind of the, to compare to Survivor, like the Jenna Maraska kind of person where they're like the youngest person there, but somehow are really likable and, end up sort of figuring everything out as they go. Or if
you know, she'd be kind of like every other kind of young, naive person and just kind of get, you know, booted quickly. So, unfortunately, it happened that way. Not that I wanted Kelsey to go either. I don't really know what Levita was thinking with that. She sort of screwed herself in that regard because, I mean, clearly, because I just found out now. Let's see. Spoilers if you don't want to know. For the next minute, you might want to skip it. So apparently Jared won the household and then nominated Levita and Sherry. So, well, not gonna be sad if you go. And I mean, I have no problems with Sherry. Anyway, so let's kind of get into everybody else. I don't really have thoughts on the two international players. Maybe once I watch a couple episodes, I'll be able to kind of go more into them. Otherwise, I mean, hope they bring the drama and whatever. Kind of glad that they're at least safe for this week, so at least get 1 week of them. In the meantime, and I'm just trying to get used to this new schedule of everything with Sundays at 7 and oh god, was it Thursdays at 9 and then Wednesdays at 8? One of the trying. I have it written down on my little calendar, like what times each day it starts, so I can know. And while I'm on days I can watch them live, as long as I'm playing on my fiance's channel, which I will link down below. Right now, I think we're just playing this one for fun, but we have, when we are uploading, was when I was playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance with him, and then he does upload other videos of us, not necessarily us playing games with him, but yeah, and then we're gonna start Radiant Dawn soon, but that won't be for sometime into April before those get uploaded anyhow. But yeah, and we've been playing just for fun South Park Stick of Truth, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, and if you can hear that, that is my cat meowing at my door. Just trying to do this video, and he just apparently wants to hang out. So. Anyways, we have Cassandra, who I thought I had liked from the pre-interview stuff, but on this first episode, I was kind of like, but I mean, she's a social media strategist, which, you know, is really cool. Where can I get that job? Like, hook me up, girl. I'll kind of see more as it goes, more of her personality, but in that little intro thing, I was really put off by her being like, oh, I'm a Persian princess, and brr, brr, brr. Like, if she's gonna act like that in the house, she's gonna get booted so quick, so we'll see. Christine, I mean, damn, if I look like her at 47, like, I will consider myself blessed. Like, holy shit. She's not 47, like, she's not. And I'm hoping she doesn't act like the typical sort of mother and, like, parent that is on Big Brother, like, with Paul, with being like, oh, let me win for my kids, and Bruno, let me win for my kids, I need to see my kids. Like, everyone misses their family, everyone misses their people back home that they love and care about, whether they're kids or otherwise. Like, I understand it's a bit different being away from your children and whatever, and it's really hard. I'm not denying that, but everybody has family. Everybody has people that misses them. You shouldn't be guilting other people because their life choices haven't gave them kids, or maybe they can't have kids. Maybe you're being entirely insensitive to someone who really wants to have children but found out that they can't. Like, you just don't know everybody else's life situation, so I feel like you can't say things like that to people. You just can't. And when people do, it drives me insane. Anyways, end of that rant. So I hope she's not like that. I really hope. Really hope. Dallas, I mean, I didn't even watch his whole, like, package intro thingy that's on the Big Brother Canada website on Global. He's a bit more interesting actually on the show, so I am a bit hopeful, but he's just kind of a typical bro with a beard. I don't really know. Not really that exciting. Jared, Jared and Kelsey are just gonna be a thing. Let's just be real. That's gonna happen, which is fine. He's kind of a less interesting Emmett. But Kelsey's a little bit more interesting Jillian. So I don't know. And I mean, I'll give her the fact that she like really tried and really pulled it out to stay in the house when she was, intended to go home. But the thing that Levita didn't take into consideration is that you may have a specific target in mind. You can tell people that's what you want, but just because you're head of household does not mean that you're going to get exactly what you want. Like, it's up to everybody else in the house that's voting. So, I mean, you can do everything all you want, but if you like pick somebody that no one really got to know and no one's really close to, like Paige, then I mean, they'll have no problem putting her out because Kelsey is bonded with people. Kelsey is sociable. Kelsey is a freaking bartender and flight attendant. Like, she's around people all the time. She's got to have great people skills for those jobs. Like, she didn't think that one over. And then Kelsey is super close to Jared, which she didn't think about. And then, Jared won an HOH, and poof, you and your best ally are up together. So congrats on screwing yourself, hopefully, because I don't want to see you anymore. Again, none of these opinions are anything personal, anything like that. It's just, about them as characters on TV. I'm sure they're lovely people in real life and fantastic and everything. And that's my cat pawing at the door. Yep. He's very, and then that's my fiance yelling at him. Anyhow, then we have Joel, who I'm always look for that nerd that I'm supposed to like. And kind of every year I feel like I'm let down. Like, I never really got into the whole Jordan Parr thing, which is probably going to get me shunned from RHAP because he is a big part of that now, which I'm super proud of and everything, and like, props to him. But I mean, I never got it. I didn't. I really, really didn't. Like, Peter in Big Brother Canada season 1, loved, adored, still love and adore. Like, if Canada has all stars, please bring him back. Then yes, that'll be life. Season 2, kind of the more super fanny, sort of nerdy character. Netta, obviously, loved her. Duh. If you follow me at all, you know that Peter and Netta are my people. And then we got to 3, and it was like, oh, it's Jordan. Oh. And then we have Joel, who's a 33-year-old stage actor and never had a girlfriend. And 6'4" and just I don't even know. I just okay. Kelsey, I do like her. I like, obviously, I mean, she pulled it out. She was, kind of set to go home just because, it's the first week. It can be a bit easier to kind of get out whoever you want in the first week just because, it's the beginning. Everyone doesn't really want to like make waves and whatever, but she, did everything that she needed to do, and she's still in the house, and now she's kind of in a position of power by association. So props to that girl. Olivia, I've pretty much touched on. I don't really need to go into that anymore. Maddie, I loved her little info packet where she's just swearing like a sailor, and she's my other draft pick as well, so at least I still have one. Doesn't seem like she's making waves, getting in anybody's way or anything, so that's exciting. Mitchell, as far as I know, I don't think anyone knows that he's a big YouTuber. I'd never heard of him before this, too. There's that. But when I saw his info thing, he seemed really cool, and he was our first person taken by the first player that got picked in the draft pick, so Brett has him, which I think kind of everyone sort of wanted him. He just, I mean, he's a YouTuber. He knows how to be in front of a camera. He knows how to do all that. I'm still new at this YouTube thing, so I'll get there, I promise. But, I mean, I get it. Nick and Philip. Ugh. I don't like Philip. I don't. I prefer Nick. I do. I prefer him a lot more. That's about all I have to say about that one. Paige, I miss her already. I had, like I said before, I had high hopes for her, or really bad hopes for her, and unfortunately I went to the bad hopes. It really sucks. Maybe there'll be some sort of twist later on because she didn't. I don't know, just the way things are worded this season because of it being like a hotel. I guess I'll find out later. Ramsey. I mean, I don't. Didn't see anything interesting kind of either way. Raul is a little too full of himself. Like, I mean, I think they're trying to just do like the sort of Gary character every year, like the Gary Frankie kind of thing, and it just doesn't work. You can't replicate that. I'm sorry, but you just can't. And he's only 21. Like he needs more life experience. He still thinks that kind of like his shit doesn't stink and whatever, and it's just very off-putting. Sherry, I have zero problems with. She's just kind of aligned with the wrong person. Maybe she'll be able to dig herself out of it if she can kind of distance herself from Levita, but she doesn't strike me as the person that would do that. So, yeah, there's that. But we'll see kind of how this thing goes. I mean, I don't know if they know that Tim originally won his season that he was in. And then Nikki got runner-up, second place, in whatever this Ultimate Big Brother was, whatever season of Big Brother UK. See, I don't follow it at all. Like, I just don't. And I don't obviously never watched Australia, but he did win once. So I mean, there's obviously kind of hope there that if they don't know, which I mean, I didn't know until they told me in the episode. I was like, oh, okay, because I didn't really research these people, like I said. But yeah, so I look kind of forward to the season going more next week. Hopefully, I will be back for RGB. I have asked Rob. If you want him to bring me back, let him know. If anyone cares. Anyways, so yeah, I should be back next week, probably again next weekend, just because I work 9 to 5 and I get super tired because I'm just not a morning person. Once I get to my 4 to midnight shift, I should be able to be more regular despite missing obviously the episodes originally airing, but I'll be up late and be able to, record late at night and stuff. So yeah, I need to get ready to go to our friend's house and all that and make myself some lunch because I'm starving, but I just wanted to get this video out first. I just had the Canadian accent. I've never had that before because I live so near Detroit. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and hopefully I will be back very soon. Sorry for the extreme gap in my videos, but it won't be like that for the rest of the season. I promise. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.